What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Julia, and if you saw my last vlog, you heard me talk about how I am doing the F45 8-week challenge. It started on Monday, which was January 31st. Today is Wednesday, February 2nd, and since I was in Florida, I didn't do my initial weigh-in or body scan, so we actually have this place called the Athlete Recovery Lounge, and we have a little F45 deal with them, and for a certain price, you can do your initial and final body scans with like a recovery modality. They have like hot tubs, cold tubs, saunas, they have the boots, massage tables, you can actually get a massage, like stretching, all these different things. However, I have a client immediately after this, so I don't have time to do one of the modalities. I am just going to go in and get my InBody scan done, and I've never gotten an InBody scan. I did like the bod pods in college and everything, so I'm very like excited. I think this is going to be super fun. You literally just stand there, get the scan done, and it prints out like a report with body weight, body fat percentage, like your muscle on your right arm versus left leg versus right leg. Like, I'm very intrigued. I think it's going to be super fun. And I was supposed to come here last night at 3:30, but then I remembered like in college we weren't allowed to eat, work out, like drink before we did the bod pod. So I messaged them and I was like, hey, I know this isn't a bod pod, it's an InBody, but like this is what we did in college. Is it okay that I've already worked out, I've eaten, I've drank tons of water? And they were like, for most accurate results, you want to do it like first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, no workout before, no lotion, like since you stand on the machine and hold on to something. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna reschedule. So I just taught the two F45 classes. I taught 7:30 and 8:30 a.m. It is currently 9:53. My appointment for my InBody scan is at 10, and then we'll get right back on the road and head to a client. But I did want to share my InBody like experience with you guys because I thought that'd be super fun. So this is my initial weigh-in for the 8-week F45 challenge, and from these results, I'll determine my goal for the end of the 8 weeks. So I'm very excited. So stay tuned and let's head into the Athlete Recovery Lounge. So we're gonna measure you first. You're gonna face that way. 5.3. Sounds right. Okay. It's always 7.5. Going to like the bottom of your feet and your thumbs because it's all electrode based. You're getting body weight. And it's gonna weigh you first, then I'll
Measuring your weight. While grab the handle of the treadmill.
Lock your elbows still.
Keep your arms straight.
Perfect. You're gonna stay like that until the elevator music stops, but you can't talk or giggle or like.
Starting your InBody test. Do not talk or move during the test. The test
You're all
is
done.
completed.
You get down. Now it's gonna print all your information out. Give me a Alright, that was so quick and easy. I have my entire like result page right here. I have to run to a client right now, so we will chat about that when I get back home afterwards. Alright, we are back. It is way later and I finally got some time to actually look through my InBody scan results. Super convenient that they just print it out right then and there so that you can see everything. But I do want to preface, I know that the InBody scan is not 100% accurate. I know that there are multiple different tools you can use to measure these things. But for the sake of this video and for the sake of my before and after for the F45 8-week challenge, I will be using the InBody scan. And once again, to make those results more accurate, it is important that you don't eat before your scan, drink before your scan, work out, excessively sweat, or have any like lotions on the bottom of your feet or your thumbs before that scan, just to kind of help get you the most accurate and real results as possible. So that's why I changed my appointment from last night to this morning at 10. They opened at 10, so that was the first time I could get in. I didn't drink or eat or work out before. I was gonna take this morning's 6:30 a.m. before I taught the 7:30 and 8:30, but to get more accurate results, I didn't take that class. I didn't eat, I didn't drink. I was so freaking thirsty and so hungry, but I waited till 10, got my scan, and then immediately drank a liter of water afterwards and a protein bar before heading to my client. But I just wanted to do as much as I could to ensure that I got the most accurate results as possible with the InBody scan. So I'll be sure to do the exact same thing when I do my final InBody scan, but I thought it'd be super fun to kind of talk through some of these numbers and tell you guys my goals for the 8-week challenge. All right, there is a ton of information on this sheet. I'm gonna start with the most basic stuff and then work my way down into the nitty-gritty. I'm gonna try and keep it quick and stick to the basics just so I don't bore anyone with all of these numbers. But for starters, I am 5'5" and I am 140.1 pounds. 113.5 of those pounds is my lean body mass, and then 26.6 of those pounds is my body fat mass. My BMI is 23.1. No one really pays attention to BMI anymore. It's very dated and it's not really a true measurement of your health, especially if you're someone with a ton of muscle on your body. That's why most people look for your body fat percentage. And my body fat percentage is 19.0, which I was honestly very impressed with that because in college I was typically around like 16.5 to 17.5%. So I was kind of shocked that it was still pretty low. Good job, Julia, retired student athlete, look at me go. So 19% body fat. And then this is the cool part. So there is a segmental lean analysis. And this breaks up like your limbs. So my right arm is 6.02 pounds and my left arm is 5.97 pounds. So not that different, but it does make sense because I've hurt my left arm a lot more than my right, and I am right side dominant. So it makes sense that my right arm is a little bit heavier than my left arm. My trunk, which is probably where majority of the population carries majority of their weight, is 50 pounds exactly. My right leg and left leg are almost identical, which is very impressive considering all the injuries I've had to them. I'm shocked they are this similar. So my right leg is 16.54 pounds and my left leg is 16.56 pounds. So extremely, extremely similar. And I don't know how much of each limb this accounts for. I don't know if this is just like a part of my leg, my entire leg. I really don't know those specifics, but it's kind of cool to see that little breakdown between right side and left side. And then it also does show your visceral fat level, which when she was telling me about this, she said a lot of people always think that their visceral fat is lower than it actually is. You don't want to have visceral fat higher than 10. Visceral fat is basically the fat that puts you at risk of obesity. It's the fat that is around your like vital organs. You don't want a ton of visceral fat. So she said it's good to have visceral fat in like the low numbers, at least lower than 10. Above 10 is when it starts to get pretty dangerous. So my visceral fat level is low. It is at a 4, so that is good. That is pretty much it. Since this was my first InBody scan with them, I don't have like the graph at the bottom that shows my progress, but when I go back, this whole bottom section will be a graph kind of comparing my before and my after, so that will be super cool. I'm really excited to go back and get my second one, but first we need to make it through these 8 weeks of the F45 challenge, and I am just so stoked. We're also broken up into teams, and I love my team. Like, I think my team is going to kill it. So, very excited. I need to work out now, and what better way to wrap up this F45 challenge initial weigh-in video than with an F45 workout. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to a single class today. This morning I couldn't make it because I didn't want to work out before my scan, and I have clients tonight, so I can't make it to the evening classes. But the good thing is there's an F45 challenge app if you are a member, and if you're participating in the challenge, you have access to the challenge app. And if you saw this in my Florida vlog, you would have seen me doing the workout on the app. So I'm just gonna do the at-home version of today's varsity workout. It is a cardio full body day. I figured it would also be helpful to explain this workout if anyone is completely unfamiliar with F45. So today's workout is called varsity, like I said, and it is a full body cardio session. How it works is it is one big pod or one big circuit with 9 stations in it. You're gonna do 3 laps through those 9 stations, but your timing and sets change on each lap. So your first lap through, you are actually doing 3 sets at each of those stations, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So 3 sets of 20-10, and then you head to that next station. 3 sets of 20-10, head to that next station through all 9. Then there is a quick water break before lap 2. Lap 2 is just 1 set at each of those stations, 40 work and 20 rest. Once you go through all 9, there's a quick water break and get ready for lap 3, which lap 3 is the worst lap in the varsity workout because it is 60 seconds of work, but then you get 30 seconds of rest and it's only 1 set. So 1 time through each of those stations doing 60 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds of rest. And then after all 3 laps, the workout is complete. So that's a quick rundown on varsity. I'm just gonna do the body weight version of the workout because I did look at the weighted version and there were a few exercises that aren't too nice on my ankle. So I'm just gonna stick with the body weight version and do it here in my home gym and gonna sweat a ton because F45 cardio days are no joke. If you have been to F45, you know cardio workouts are rough. So without further ado, let's get right into this varsity workout.
Hey team, welcome to F45 Training's at-home sessions. Today's session is varsity.
That was a sweaty one. Okay, I look disgusting, but workout complete, very sweaty, feeling very accomplished, and I realized I did not go over my goals at all, so what better time to go over my actual goals for the challenge. I am verbalizing it now, holding myself to it. You guys can hold me to it as well. I also completely forgot to tell you guys about the segmental fat analysis. I went over how much each of my limbs weighs, but I didn't talk about how much they weigh in fat. So right arm and left arm both have 1.3 pounds of fat. My trunk has 13.4 pounds of fat. My right leg has 4.2 pounds of fat, and then my left leg has 4.0 pounds of fat. So I'm thinking one of my goals is to go from 140.1 pounds to 135 pounds. I want to lose 5 pounds. I think it'd be really cool to be able to like maintain a consistent 135. And then my other goal has to do with body fat percentage. I would love to get my body fat percentage down to like 17%. Right now it is sitting at 19.0. I think it'd be super cool to be able to get myself down 1 to 2 percentage body fat. It'd be super hard, but I think it'd be a cool challenge. So I want to lose 5 pounds and 1 to 2% body fat. Hopefully majority of that body fat comes from my trunk region, considering I really don't have that much fat in any of my limbs. Majority of it is in my trunk, which I'm sure is super normal. I'm sure like part of it is my boobs, if that counts. But those are my goals: lose 5 pounds and 1 to 2% body fat, with some of that weight coming from my trunk. So it started January 31st, which was this Monday. Today is February 2nd, and it goes through March 26th. It is 8 weeks long, so I have 8 weeks to accomplish or surpass those goals of mine. You guys know them, I know them. we're gonna grind. I personally am just gonna be tracking calories and macros. I'm gonna be a lot more strict so that I can actually reach my goals of losing 5 pounds and losing 1 to 2% of body fat. But those are my goals. That was today's workout, and that is gonna wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing this little like InBody scan. We are gonna get an InBody at our F45 studio. Don't know when it's actually going to arrive, but I'm very excited for that to come in because I think it's a super helpful tool. Even if it's not 100% accurate, I do think it is a super helpful way to kind of measure those things and track your progress along the way. So stoked that I got this today. Can't wait to see my results in 8 weeks. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. And don't forget to subscribe. I will see you all next time. Bye.